Hello and welcome to this video. This video is going to be a little bit different than usual because it's kind of my breakdown. In this video I will be rambling on about anything and everything in regards to life and questions about that sort of stuff. Things that are going on in my mind, but I don't really address or don't really take the time to sit down and let them out in my head. And I kind of want to make this video also for the fact that if I say it, I'm aware of it more, and then it's sort of like you can't ignore that because you are aware of it, you've said it out loud, and I want to use it to guide me and for me to see where I was in my life at that point in time. The date is, I'm not sure. The date is the 22nd of June 2017, precisely 2300 hours, 26 minutes and 2 seconds. I think that I'm gonna call this video I Want to Live. I don't know if that sounds just like ridiculous, but I was thinking about this the other night with my friends because we were having a discussion about this sort of stuff and life in general, as we usually do, and I feel like that's just appropriate, not in a dramatic way, but I feel like I do want to live, and right now I'm sort of stagnant in where I am as a person because I want to do so many things, I want to achieve so many things in my life. I'll just go through my bucket list because I've got it up here just to see what I want to do. I want to go to a trampoline park, go to a museum, not that I've never been to one, but I want to go to another one and just go more often. River hunting, where you like pull stuff out the river and you like search in the river for any junk and see what you can find. Treasure hunting, the same applies, but on the beach with that metal detector. Make a time capsule. That is I'm just gonna say it because it's on my actual bucket list. Give a taxi driver a hand job. Bike riding. Not that I've never done that either, but I want to do that again and more often as well. Get a bus pass and travel around on a bus all day. Just see where it takes me. Go on a caravan. Not that I've done that either. I've already done that, but I want to do that again as well. Maybe a caravan tour. Go to an abandoned place. Do charity work. I've always wanted to do charity work, and I have done it in the past, like bits and bobs, but I really want to focus in on it and maybe like set myself one task every month to complete in terms of charity work. Go to a nudist beach or building, get a tattoo, have a naked photo shoot, go on like a mud course, I think it is, where there's like ropes and like challenges for you to do, very physical. MP3 Improv Everywhere. If you don't know what that is, it's a YouTube channel, and they do this thing where they like get everyone to put in their earphones and listen to this MP3 all at once, and it tells them what to do. Like, so all these people with the earphones in, there's like hundreds and hundreds, they're all like doing what this audio MP3 recording tells them to do, and it just seems like a lot of fun. Go on a high ropes course, so if you've ever seen like Go Ape or anything like that, that is something I want to do, like zip wire and stuff. I've already done bits of that, but not really like a full course. I want to go to the botanical gardens in Singapore. This is something that I saw on Exploring with Josh, and it just looked really cool when he went, so that's one thing as well. I want to stop living through social media. Not that everything I do is done through social media and like every experience, but I would say a lot of my time is spent on social media, and I'm watching people do things that I want to do instead of me just doing them. So I want to do them instead of just watching everyone else do it, because I only get one life just like everyone else. So I need to, instead of like just thinking about it and like watching people do it, I need to actually do it. I need to put effort into doing it, because it's not going to happen if you just think about it. Like, yeah, thinking about doing something is part of the process, but you actually have to go through with what you're thinking about, with what you are thinking about, and chase it up, or it will never happen. I want to write a story. I started writing one. It's like this vegan story, like children's story, and I think I will carry on with that at some point. Go to self-defense classes, volunteer at a retail shop, so that sort of fits in with charity work. Go to Manchester Pride, or just any Pride parade in general. Pole dance, cryotherapy. That's where they put you in like these like cylinder tube sort of things, and they put in loads of dry ice, and it gets really cold. And then it's like what loads of sports athletes do, but I just want to do it anyway, even though I don't take part in a lot of sport. Cryotherapy, I already said that. Run a theme park. I love theme parks, and I think it would be amazing to actually own one and run one. I can actually tick this next one off. It's called Dye My Hair, and if you haven't noticed, my hair is green, so I'm actually happy to be ticking that off. I dyed it just the other day. I'm thinking about putting the video out there of me getting my hair dyed, because I videoed part of the process, and I think I want to share it. Take part in a marathon. I gotta put it down because my back is hurting. Change the world, which is something that I want to do over time and in my own way, which is very like not specific, just generalized, change the world. But I think just by being, I will change the world in the way that I want to change it, but I do want to keep that in mind, that I want to make a better world for you and for me, like Michael Jackson. Create a bizarre fashion film. I love Lady Gaga, as you are probably aware if you are on this channel, and she's all about fashion, and she got me into it. I would probably not be into fashion if it wasn't for her, and I just want to create a sort of fashion film that's just weird and bizarre. Create a horror film, skydive, bungee jump, banana boat, all that sort of stuff. The Misfits, which is a project that me and my friend have got. It's basically we created our own characters. So it's sort of like our own TV show, sort of Family Guy, sort of Little Britain, sort of a mismatch of all different things. Have a colonic, get fucked and fuck. I am a virgin. Yes. Go to yoga class, go to the gym, get on Big Brother UK. That is something I've always wanted to do, and I've applied a few times but never been accepted. And go vegan is the final one. There's probably more stuff on there that I've just not put on. So there's 5 things that I've got ticked off. Spearing, that's where you go down the ball, go in the ball down a hill and it rolls you down. Zip line, dye my hair, which I just ticked off. Go to a spa and get a massage. I did that a few months ago. Create more ASMR, which is one of the things that I'm really happy about, is that I actually am creating videos, because a lot of the times I will start something and I won't follow through on it. So I'm just glad that I'm continuing with this and carrying on. And I've not stopped yet, and I've kept to my word of putting out 2 videos a month. And genuinely, I'm so glad that I've been able to do that. It's really quite hard, but I have managed for the most part. Let's go back to the top, because I did have a few points up there that I wanted to comment on, which I feel like I've commented on most of them anyway, but yeah, so like I was saying, social media is very time consuming, and it's all about other people. You're just watching everyone else do their thing, and I want to stop doing that. I want to just do it for myself, get the experience under my own belt, and just say that, you know, when I'm on my deathbed, like when I'm gonna die, a very lovely thought, but it happens to us all, and I don't want to be on my deathbed thinking, why didn't I go for that, why didn't I chase that dream, why didn't I make it reality, why didn't I put in so much more effort? Because when you're there, you're not going to get the chance to do anything again. And that will be it. It will be game over. And I don't want to have those regrets. I want to say that I've actually done what I set out to do. Let's see what else. Yeah, running out of time. Well, every second you spend doing other things, you're not putting it all into it, and you are running out of time because you only have a certain amount of time. And it's not that you have to do everything immediately, because you don't, and it's not that you're a failure if you don't do it or if you don't try, but you want to do it, so you should give it a go. And even though you are in control and you try and do things, there is obviously, you're not the only thing in life. There's other things around you that are affecting you, like your environment, the people around you, the circumstances you've been given. So not everything's going to work out, so you just got to keep going for it and keep trying to do what you want to do. Chasing dreams is another point. Yeah, I feel like I've already kind of talked about that. Chain to the rhythm, and that's basically just like saying that we're just stuck in what we do. Like, social media, like, I know I already said about it, but when I like go onto the computer, I just automatically click away onto Facebook or onto Twitter. It's like instinct, kind of. It's like I've programmed myself to do it because I've done it so often, and once you're on there, it's sort of just pointless posts that you see, and there's not really anything that contributes. And even though I've tailored it to like just show the people that I want to see, even then there's like a lot of pointless stuff that just doesn't relate to me, and I want to escape it. So that's just reminding me, I've not talked about it yet, but I'm gonna do, or attempt to at least do, 30 days with no social media, and also 30 days with no porn. Because I have been watching a lot of porn recently, and I don't think it's very beneficial for me, or anyone for that matter, to be watching so much. I'm not sure if it's so much the porn that I could be addicted to. I don't know if I am, but I could be, and I do go on it a lot, and social media, so I feel like I do sort of have those addictions. But I'm going to try and see what happens from this 30-day trial and take it from there, and hopefully things work out. What do I want from life? I want to be happy, and I want to achieve what I have in mind. I want to give it everything that I've got, and that should be that. I was also thinking about doing a reflective ASMR video where I sort of just throw out questions, and perhaps that would help other people to like get to this point where you like sit down and you think about where you are, and you think about what you're doing, and it allows you that time to reflect on yourself and your life, and where you're going, and where you are now, and where you want to be, and what you want to do. Because I think we all need that time. And that reminds me as well, like the job that I've got now, I do really like it, and at the same time that I'm doing that job, I'm working towards a qualification for that job, but that's not what I want to do forever. I want to be a YouTuber. I want to do my bucket list. I want to complete everything that I have in mind, and I feel like my job is too time consuming to allow me to have the personal life that I want to have. So I have requested for part-time. Hopefully I get it. If not, then I'll have to see what I think is the next best step for me to take. My neck is sore, and my back. I feel like I have covered everything that I want to cover, so I will leave you with that for now. It is sort of not, it's definitely not the happiest ASMR video I've ever seen or created, for that matter, but I think it's an important one, and that brings me onto my conclusion that I want to make more important, relevant things, more important, relevant videos for my channel, because I feel like I just avoid it and I just make videos that are sort of happy, and I know that is the aim, but I want it to be meaningful and I want it to have direction. And like I say, if I want to change the world, if I want to make a difference, then you've got to face the reality that you have been given and use that to the best of your ability and create with that and acknowledge it, acknowledge the present, acknowledge the life that you have. Green hair, don't care. Get me out of there. I will wrap this up now. Thank you for watching. I hope you found this useful and you enjoyed it, found it relaxing. Maybe it's made you think about your own life, hopefully so, and where you want to take your life, because we all have our own stories, we all have our own ambitions and our dreams, and we can all get sucked in to being stagnant and just repeating behaviours that we've learned. So with that, I think I will end it there. Thank you for watching.